I don't know. I mean, I'm a big Rebels fan, as you know, but I
Yeah.
feel like Rebels has become such a cornerstone, integral part of the entire Star Wars canon now. Like, I mean, what, 11 years after it came out?
Mhm.
So, looking back on 11 years worth of Star Wars content, it gives the show a whole new context, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. There was a class I took in college called From the Page to the Stage, and it was about what you see on the page and then what you actually see on the stage. And so I feel like we lived it on the page, we experienced it, when it was in animation, but to have then experienced all four seasons and to return to one, it's this sort of meta theatrical experience of all the memories that flood in from the production side of things, and then also all that we've learned since that time when we originally did it. Do you guys find that as well?
Well, for me, I know for Taylor, for you, it's different, but for me, like I watched every single one of our episodes, but when they aired or when Disney would screen them for us, like if it was a big episode or a series finale or a premiere, they would, bring us to Burbank and screen them on the big screen, which was thrilling. But then I watched all the other episodes as they aired and then have never seen them since. So it's been, when we started, it had been 10 years. And so, of course, the first time around, I was sort of watching with like bated breath, like through, parted, just, because I'm weird about watching my own performances. So I think I watched the first time around far more critical of myself and, you know, unsure of what was happening. And now having so much time, having, spent the last decade with these guys, and so our relationship having like grown so much even since when we were actually recording, and we formed those bonds pretty quickly, once upon meeting and starting to work together. But so now getting to watch it, it's like a whole new experience. There are episodes that I don't really remember, and I'm like, oh yeah, this was. So it's like a walk down memory lane, but also my rewatch is infused with so much like more sort of emotion, nostalgia. Also, like I know these people so intimately well that like I don't know, there's just like all of that informs my rewatching of these episodes. So it's like a whole different experience than when I first watched them when they first came out.
Hey, what about you, Taylor? How do you feel looking back 10 years later?
Uh, I love it. I love it. I mean, I've been open about this. I had seen episodes that Disney showed us, but I didn't see the show fully. And it's kind of a mix of everything. I'd never done voiceover before, so I didn't really know how I didn't have a real gauge on how my performance was. A lot of the references were kind of missing me. So I also have a hard time just watching myself and stuff. One thing led to another. Getting to watch this now, I'm on there, I'm rating them. I'm like, yeah, this is 5 out of 5. This is great. I love it. And I can see why it's such a fun show. It's been really sweet to talk about with everyone as well. And it's just fun because, I mean, maybe that's what I'll always do is just watch stuff later because it's been so long that I'm like disconnected to it. I also like, I can hear parts of I like Tia said, we all know each other so well. I can hear parts of them that I've seen in the past that I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that sort of essence. And even with myself, because you are sort of shedding your skin all the time, I'm like, oh, that was how I was a bit. In that way, I can feel the instincts there, and it's kind of it's sweet and nostalgic, and yeah, I love the show. I'm a big fan.
I'm so glad. That's a big
No,
relief.
I